Hi, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, My Intuition. Myself, Dr. Prasad Puthilam. Continue my talk on NAAC accreditation. I have given an introduction to NAAC accreditation. So this is a continuation of that. Criteria 1. What are the criteria 1 part 1 actually, because criteria 1 I cannot finish in one video of around 20 minutes duration. Talking for 1 hour we cannot talk. So 1 hour means around 20 minutes video presentation I am giving. So I am giving in one or two or three parts criteria 1. Like that all the criteria will be covered in 2 or 3 parts. All the possibilities explaining based on my personal view. Okay, so need not others need not complain that only this only will get the maximum possible marks. Only my suggestions I am presenting through my YouTube channel. Hope it will be helpful for the faculty to understand the possibilities where they can contribute themselves. Okay, it is the contribution of each faculty towards their institutions improvement. So by seeing that these are the possibilities, these are the points that we are doing actually, and which we can highlight or we can document towards criteria 1 here. Okay, so moving to the first point, that is curriculum planning and implementation. Okay, curriculum planning and implementation, it can be referred as, or it is the process of designing and executing an effective academic curriculum which aligns with the educational goals as well as the learning outcomes which we are mentioning in the syllabus. So it involves in creating a well structured course content in the sense of the study material, determining the teaching methodologies to support that study material or to the course, and organizing the assessment to ensure a comprehensive and a successful delivery of the curriculum to the students. Okay, so in that point 1.1.1, it says the institution ensures effective curriculum delivery through a well planned and documented process, in which the required document means we can upload a relevant supporting document and the link for the additional information. So a sample answer I have made is a very simple answer we can give. Supporting documents are very important. The college has a systematic and well documented approach to delivering the curriculum to students, and this process ensures that the teaching learning activities are organized and aligned with the academic goals and learning outcomes. Okay, based on the question only answer is given that we are doing it. Now if a college has to follow this syllabus prepared by an affiliated government university or affiliated university, it still has a role in ensuring the effective curriculum delivery and aligning with the academic goals and the learning outcomes. While the college may not have the freedom to design the entire curriculum from scratch, but it can focus on following aspects, some of the aspects to enhance the delivery of the prescribed syllabus. Some of the aspect, one of the one that is delivery method or delivery methodology. College can adopt or the faculty can adopt innovative and effective teaching methodologies to engage the students and make them learn or having the learning experience more interactive and being practical. It can be a case study, it can be group projects, it can be guest lectures, can be with the hands-on activities, or even doing the lecturer delivery using the new ICT tools whatever available. And these are not covered under the continuous internal evaluation, which is also prescribed in the syllabus. Now how we can document this? Many of the institution faculties, they do that the planning execution, we call it as the teacher's diary. That can also be shown, or in addition to that they can prepare separate document of a format, which any format which is suggested by or approved by the IQSC of your institution. One of the one that first one is just giving that examples here, what are the possibilities. Teaching methodologies, lecturer, a brief discussion of how lecturers can be conducted or it will be conducted in line with the prescribed syllabus and the modification done by faculty using the ICT tools and other student-centric teaching methods. Means the syllabus they'll mention each module how it has to be executed. Most of the time it will be mentioned use a PPT presentation or case studies or like that. It will be mentioned. If it is mentioned, we have to follow it. In addition to that, we can have our own further addition to that. We can improvise it by using some ICT tools or using some of the teaching methodology which are more student-centric method. Some of the student-centric method, that explanation I'll be giving a separate video class, like flipped classroom, all those different methods are there, which can be implemented and which can be made more interesting for the student side. Students will feel they will involve in that studies than sleeping in the class or just chit chatting in the class. Second point, that is case studies. A few of the topic in the syllabus which is mentioned in the syllabus, we can select, a faculty can choose it, and they can connect it to as a case study. Okay, whether the faculty can sort of do the case studies. We usually do actually most of these subjects when we handle a particular topic, suddenly it comes to our mind, and we explain by comparing to the other thing, or we make it as a case study. It becomes a case study. So we need to identify such topics which can be made as case studies. Students will be always listening to such stories telling or comparison things. When we do, they will be listening. So we need to identify such thing. We need to document that also. Group projects, few topics, a simple topic which we feel that this can be executed without much investment, a small investment or without investment. A group of students can work on that and they can execute it. Or some of the topics which are not having any models to explain it, that can be because we know how what it is, that three-dimensional imagination we have, we try to implement to the students, or we show it in by your video class, animated video and all. But we may not be having a model to of the same thing. We can make the students to involve and prepare such small models which will support our next lecture. Next year when we teach, we can use that model, and it will be a learning section for the present students also. So that can also be included. Guest lectures, we know our institution, there are multidisciplinary subjects are there, many different subjects are there. Some of the topics which are there in the syllabus, it may be connected to the other field of study also. Okay, where we will not give much further explanation to that, or we will restrict to that. If you know that it can be further detailed, can be done in a separate class or a separate class called the guest lecture. We can invite our friends of the same institution or neighboring institution, or if you have good contacts of an industry expert who can come and explain that particular topic where it is used. One or two guest lecturers, one or two topics, 1 or 2 hours only we are using it. It will be very much interesting for us as well as for the students, and we need to document that also. Then hands-on activities, again a few of the topic which will we feel that it is there in the laboratory work. Okay, the laboratory section also planned based on the present particular semester's theory class subjects. But still some of the experiments are not included, or we can include with the simple simulation methods or anything. Okay, that the field, the particular subject, faculty have to identify and decide. They can make it as an hands-on activity for the student. Just take them to that place, make them to work on that. So students will get the hands-on experience. That also can be added to this particular topic of the delivery of prescribed syllabus. And it can be that particular list of then can be get signed by the faculty or the head of the institution, the academic dean or the institution head, with the planning and how it executed, and that can be further used to improvise the next years or next time when you handle. You can use the same document as a improvisation, can further improvise it. Okay, now the other thing, like aspect, another aspect, that is adaptation and contextualization. uh, any college or the faculty, they can contextualize the syllabus to meet the specific needs or the requirements of students of their local region. Okay. Different regions are there. Some institution will be in city or a rural area or different places. Based on that region or regional changes, they can actually contextualize the syllabus. Means when a college contextualize the syllabus, it means that they modify it to meet the unique needs or the interest or the requirements of their students and the local region. So this also we do, the faculties, we do it when we take the classes. We connect some of the topics to our region or our that particular place where we are having that institution. So or from where which the students are coming from. So implementing the syllabus contextualization, it can be achieved through different several approaches, like local relevance. We can identify the topics or subjects within the syllabus which can be related to a local region's culture or the economy or the history or even the social issues. So we have to empathize these aspects during the teaching to make the content more relatable and even very meaningful to the students. So we are doing it actually. We need to make that one. Whenever we use that, we need to immediately we need to make a document for that, because we need to highlight that we are doing it. Okay, so we need to list out such topics and document it, mentioning how such topics are connected to the local region's culture, economy, history, as well as the social issues. Then second one, that is the case studies. Okay, case studies and the examples taken. Again, already I think I already explained in my previous topic. This will help the students to better understand the applications of the theoretical concept in their own surroundings. So we need to list out such topics and we need to document it also. Then field trips and the experimental learning. We need to organize small trips and the such experimental learning activities which expose students to a local industry or in an organization or such a cultural sites. And this hands-on approach enhances the students understanding and they appreciate their surroundings. Then the engagement with the community or community engagement, we need to encourage the students to engage with the local community through projects, research or service learning activities based on the topics that we taught. Or when such activities are going on, we have to instruct the students that we are taught, we already learned this type of this particular topic we learned. You try to implement it in when you are doing that, because many of the institutions now they are very agile with the NSS activities. It become a part of the curriculum. So they are doing, they are connecting to the community nearby villages. They are connecting, doing small project, conducting small researches, or they are giving a service to the community. So this can also be documented by a faculty if they willing to. They can connect some of the topics and we can communicate the students that these are the topics which you can implement there, which is straight away there in your in the syllabus. Then industry relevance, identify and inform students how the syllabus it is actually connecting to the industrial needs. That also we need to identify, we need to document it. Okay, there are so many topics which are straight away connecting to the industry, or they are using it in the industry when they reach there, or when they become a professional. Okay, feedback and surveys. We need to always collect the feedback that the faculty can make their own feedback based on the methodology that they are using. They can mention that this is the methodology I implemented. This is the meaning, or this is the intention of doing that. So that the students will connect to that. They will try to understand what the faculty actually tried to implement, and they will give the feedback. Based on the feedback, further improvisation can be done. Okay, these are all become a document for the criteria 1.1.1. Again, additional learning resources. aspects to enhance the delivery of prescribed syllabus. Additional learning resources are there. The college can provide additional learning resources, which are the reference books. Okay, straight away I can give reference book. We need to list out the recommended reference books, or the faculty has to do. Already a set of reference book will be there in the syllabus. In addition to that, if any books are available in your department library or institution library, you can connect, you can give a list of that and display to the students. Okay, so research papers, any research paper which are very relevant to that particular topic, or based on that topic, it can be given to students, so that that research tendency, or that research field also, it will grow. Then online materials, which are material available in the online, as a online resources, or videos or articles, that can also be, you can list out and give. Means you have to list out, means document it and give it to students before you start the classes. Workshop and seminars you can conduct based on that particular topic. Next one, that is continuous internal evaluation. Continuous internal evaluation that we are all doing in our institutions based on the prescribed syllabus, or as per the university norms. So we need to assess the assessment schedule, we need to give. CIE methods we have to explain. Feedback mechanism, we collect the feedback and share with the students. Means how feedback is collected and shared with the students. That feedback mechanism we need to mention. How faculty members offer support based on the CIE results. Based on the results, how the person, because nowadays CIE is not just 2 or 3 assessment test. 50% or more than 50% weightage is given for their activities, how they do extra work based on the topic. So such thing we have to continuously, we have to monitor, and we have to analyze it, and we have to give the feedback back to students, and again collect from them, so that we have to make sure that the content is delivered, continuous internal evaluation is done properly. Then comes the academic support and counseling. Every institution can offer the academic support services, such as extra tuition classes, tutorial classes, counseling, mentoring, to help the students to navigate the prescribed syllabus and overcome any academic challenges they are facing. So to document, we need to create so many documents we can create, like create a section showcasing the various academic support offered by the college, such as tutoring, means how tutoring sessions are organized and provided. Details of or overview of the counseling services available to the students. Details of faculty student mentoring programs. Then information on support programs for faculty, for the academically weaker students or academically challenged students. Then monitoring and feedback. Every institution can regularly monitor the progress of students and seek the feedback from them about the curriculum delivery and their learning experiences. So this feedback can be used to make necessary improvements and enhance the curriculum delivery process. Again, documenting process, it includes the records of institutions effort in monitoring the student progress and gather feedback, such as surveys or feedback forms administered to the students. And we can highlight any improvements made based on the feedback which we received. The feedback, like student progress tackling, means how the student progress is monitored throughout the semester. Feedback collection means methods we are used to gather feedback from the students. Improvements based on the feedback, examples of the improvements are made based on the feedback. Then professional development of faculty. The college can invest in the professional development of its faculty members to ensure that they are well equipped to the effective deliver and prescribed syllabus and provide quality education. Okay, so for the documentation purpose, we can organize workshops, or we can collect the list of workshop attended by the faculty members. Details of training programs conducted for the faculty or attended by the faculty. Faculty participation in conferences and seminars. Faculty publication and research contributions comes under this category. Professional development of faculty. Student engagement and participation. College can encourage student participation in various academic and extracurricular activities to improve the holistic learning environment, which goes beyond the prescribed syllabus. Now, how it can be documented? What are these? It comes the extra curricular events. We have to collect the photographs and details of students participating in different events, not only the academic related event, other events, cultural events, sports events, or other quizzes, other than whatever, because students will be upon attending many events, we have to motivate them and we have to collect the document. We need to motivate actually, then we need to collect the document accordingly. Academic clubs, various academic clubs can be formed and make the students involved in that. Student testimonials, collect the quotes and feedback from the students about their experiences of attending such clubs or attending such events. Achievements, details of students achievements in various competition or projects, or any such things can also be documented. Then comes uh, second point, that is 1.1.2. Still we were in 1.1.1, so reached to 1.1.2. The institution adhered to the academic calendar, including the conduct of continuous internal evaluation, that is CIE. The required files are uploading a relevant supporting document, a link for the additional information. So sample answer: the college follows academic calendar provided by the affiliating university and conducts a continuous internal evaluations regularly. Okay, now the supporting documents. Okay, the CIE here, continuous internal evaluation, it refers to the ongoing assessments such as quizzes, assignments, class tests, which are integral part of the learning process, which are almost now giving 50% weightage. Supporting documents which can be provided can be the academic calendar. Academic calendar, we need to mention the start and dates of each semester or academic term, examination schedule, midterm exams or final exams, dates of continuous internal evaluations, holidays, break schedules, any other academic events or activities planned throughout the year. Academic as well as non-academic activities can also be added. Then CIE records. College institution can share the records of CIE assessment conducted during the academic year, which includes the schedule or the mark sheet, reports related to the CIE process. Then the student feedback from students about the academic calendar, CIE process can be collected and included. This feedback can be in the form of a survey or a focused group discussion, or an individual their opinion or testimonials. It can be, we need to collect it and we need to, because they'll be commenting on our academic calendar, but we are not collecting that comment. We need to collect those comment. It may be positive or negative, but we need to collect it and document it. If it is negative, we have to analyze it and do further. Most of the time the institution will offer such academic calendar which are supporting to the students. If such negative feedback come, then only will come to know that how they are uh, are facing such a issue, so that we can convey it in a better positive way, and we can make the students to be with us. uh, Meeting minutes, minutes of the meeting with academic committee or a governing bodies which discuss the and approve the academic calendar and CAE schedule can be provided. So these minutes demonstrate the institution's systematic approach of planning and following the academic calendar. Then the course schedule. College can include course schedule for each semester, showing how the classes, assessment and CA activities are organized throughout the academic year. Then notice board and website screenshot. Institution, we can every institution can provide or the criteria one head has to monitor or suggest or have to keep monitor or collect time to time that the these items are displayed properly to the students. And in the notice board, if it is displayed, it's a photograph, geotagged photos, or 11 sections if it is displayed in the institution website. All this we can document under this part. Then comes 1.1.3. Okay. Teachers of the institution participate in following activities relating to curriculum development and assessment of the affiliating university and or are represented on following academic bodies during the year, like academic council or the board of studies of affiliating university, setting of question paper for undergraduate or postgraduate programs, design and development of curriculum for the add-on or certificate or diploma courses, assessment evaluation process of the affiliating university, and the document required are we need to provide the details of participation of teachers in various bodies activities, provide us the response to this metric and any other additional information. So to this question answer is a simple answer, a sample answer is given here. Teachers from the college actively participate in the academic council or board of studies meeting of the affiliated university, and this meeting involved discussion about the curriculum updates, changes and academic policies. Now documentation part. Okay, documentation of the same thing. Okay, where I am here. Okay, design and development. I was a little confused. Okay, two pages having the same thing, so you can get confused. Okay, we are on documentation part where I reached too much down. Okay, just here sample answer was repeated twice. Okay, okay, then documentation. Before coming to this few points I want to tell, uh, this is very easily can be documented because many faculties, senior faculties will be a part of a board of studies or a board of exams. Board of exam will not come under this, that is examination separate part. Board of exam, so they can collect the details of the or they can collect the faculties attending such meeting, the copy of the minutes of meeting that submit a copy can be taken and can be submitted, or they can prepare if such copies are not available, they didn't get such copies, they should get such copies because they attended a meeting, they should know the minutes of the meeting, or else they should can prepare based on the discussion happened, they can prepare a report of the meeting and it can be get signed by the head of the institution, and it can be consolidated by the department and to the college level. Okay, again since uh, setting up of question papers everything comes, then I will come to that point. The second point was setting up of question papers for the UG/PG programs. uh, Teachers they can set up the question paper uh, and they are given the duty of setting the question paper, so they can list out or they can upload their that whatever document they received from university to a drive. They can list out the questions or the subjects that they set the question and give the link of that one, which can be consolidated and submitted as a proof for setting of question paper for UG and PG program. Design and development of curriculum for add-on or certificate or diploma courses. If any faculty are invited by the university to design such add-on courses or such certificate courses or any diploma courses, those documents can be collected and it can be consolidated for the institution. So other than this, that were I was struggling with the PPT. Other than this, what we can do, because we are most of the institutions, even where I am working, we are in a private institution, working in a private institution. We don't have the rights to produce the valid certificate. Certificates we can issue, print it, sign and give, but it is not a valid certificate. It's not having that much value as such. But if we are doing it in a systematic way, if a training is done, a course is conducted, if it is done in a systematic way, and if you are evaluating it properly and giving that evaluation sheet to the students, then the students can improvise their that particular field, and they can use it in their life. Only their document, that document cannot be used as such. But whatever training given, we can give training. A faculty can give an add-on class, or they can organize a small, if they are expertised in related some field, they can organize a certificate course. They can conduct training classes, informing the students that what is the importance of that, and that it is not having that certificate value as such. By informing them, if students are participating and they are getting knowledge, if it is shared, that can be documented here. So some of the such classes, such training classes by experts can be made, and it can be evaluated by the subject expert, 2 3 subject expert, and the institution head can issue a certificate that the student has completed a said course trained by a such faculty, and they scored this much mark. Individual scores they can give, so that they can mentioning that this is for their further improvisation, so that they can attend some courses, related courses they can attend, and they can score. That again, supportingly, I would like to say that there are many such certificate courses which a faculty might have completed, having that certificate with them. They can do such training classes, they can do, and they can analyze it, and they can give a certificate to the evaluation sheet the students, that what is their level, how much they understood, so that they can attend such training classes vigorously and score the maximum points. It can also be one of the possibilities, a great positive way when I think. Second, the colleges, we can institution can have collaboration with many industries. We have giving have the rights to issue a global certification or international certification of valid certificate. We can have MOU with them, and we can send our students there, or we can invite the industry to our campus. We can set up a platform. We can provide a place for them, and we can provide such certificates, which will be supporting to this add-on certificates, not add-on, certificate mainly. Okay. Collaboration with online platforms, very good one example, NPTEL. Now we have NPTEL can collaborate, institution can collaborate with NPTEL or other online learning platforms, and offer the courses to the students. And we can provide these details of the partnership and support provided by the college to student, accessing to these resources. Connecting to this, faculty can further recommend based on their subject requirement. If any NPTEL courses are available, faculty can recommend it to the students. Means they have to list out such NPTEL courses with the link, and it has to be given to the students with a proper documented way. Because it will be their approach, it will reflect the faculty's proactive approach towards enhancing the students skill set towards the employability beyond the region, regular curriculum. To document this faculty recommendation, some of the points which I collected, that faculty recommendation list, we can create a list of NPTEL courses or other online courses recommended by the faculty for the student, including the course title, description, and the subject where it actually align, connecting to which topic, which module, which subtopic it connects. That also they can connect. They can just map it and give. Then the relevant subject relevance they can explain. Uh, Subject relevance in the sense, provide a brief explanation of how each recommended course is relevant to the subject taught at the institution, or how it complements the regular curriculum. They can give the learning outcomes, explaining once they complete that course, connecting to that particular topic, what is the required or obtained outcome of that, emphasizing how these courses contribute to enhancing the knowledge and their employability. Then collecting the feedback, student feedback, who are taken these recommendation and undergone the courses. Once they complete that course connecting to that particular topic, what their feedback, whether they say, oh, teacher suggested me this particular nptl completed data, how they understood that topic based on that, that also need to be collected and documented. Then integration into the curriculum, if a faculty member having a integrated specific topic or concepts from these courses, which they have to implement it to the regular classes or highlight those instances. Then industry relevance. Okay, it crossed reached to my intuition. My intuition is the name of my YouTube channel. Okay, my intuition only, that is my YouTube channel. So industry relevance, I explain how these recommended courses align with the industry requirements and trends, highlighting or showcasing how they can bridge the gap between the academic knowledge and the practical skills. Okay, now YouTube channels. Okay, my YouTube channel, my intuition. Similarly, many faculty have their own YouTube channel. Many institutions, they do have their own YouTube channel for academic purpose to deliver the course content. Some department having their own YouTube channel, or faculty having their own YouTube channel. All these are actually are adding to this particular point of design and development of curriculum for add-on certificate diploma courses. Uh, but it has to be subject wise videos, not any video anything they do will not be, cannot be considered. If that particular subject is handled by faculty in a different style or way, or explanation is given, that can be highlighted, that can be documented. Okay, so what are the requirement? Okay, so the course content of the topic we can describe, we can mention, you can highlight, you can list out in that document what we make. We can prepare a learning outcome by highlighting the learning outcome and the skills students are gaining if they watch such YouTube classes. And the feedback, if any student seen that YouTube classes, we need to again collect the feedback from them, how it helped them, whether it was okay, good, or we have to give a score, marks, points to the our classes. Then pedagogical approaches used, what are the methods we use to execute that delivery, whether it is a point wise explanation given, or any animated videos connected to that, or anything diagrams are used there, or anything. Okay, nowadays we can connect anything to the PowerPoint presentation, or we can use any of the ICT tools to prepare such MP4 videos. Even videos can be included. So all those visual aids, storytelling, some of the subjects like universal human values. When I handled, I had to set a story for that. Otherwise, it will be very much boring for the students, or even for us to tell. When we try to explain a story, we also feel that and we'll tell it. Okay, so documenting a teacher's YouTube class, it can showcase the institution's effort to leverage the modern technology and the digital platform to enrich the learning experience. It also demonstrates the college's commitment to offering additional resources and opportunities for skill development beyond the traditional classroom setting. Okay, so these are the points which connected to 1.1.3. Further, it is there assessment evaluation process of affiliating universities. Sample answer is given. Teachers from the institution can actively participate in assessment evaluation process conducted by the affiliating university. This involves evaluating answer script, maintaining academic standards, and providing feedback to students. To document this teachers active participation in assessment and evaluation process which is conducted or planned by the affiliated university, institution can follow some of these steps by collecting the assessment record. Institution need to maintain a record of teachers who have assigned to the evaluation answer script for various examination conducted by the affiliated university. Nowadays university only asking the details from the institution, how many faculties, how many subjects they evaluated, how many scripts they evaluated. That document nowadays everybody is having, is one of the supporting document for this. It includes that document includes teacher's name, the course, subject evaluated, and the date of evaluation also. So these document uh, can be attached to a common institution drive, Google Drive or some other drive, and the link can be provided here. Then the evaluation report, the evaluator, the one who do the evaluation, based on their subject handled, based on that particular question paper, a scheme of evaluation will be given to them, so they can analyze that scheme of evaluation. They can prepare a report of analyzing the scheme of evaluation given to them, and that can be submitted or can be given to the students based on that, and you can plan the next time when you handle that subject, it can be planned in a better way. So that about the part 1 of criteria 1. I, I think I took a long video class it was, because I need to explain from my side around 40 minutes. I talked regarding this criteria 1 part 1 only. Okay, so I thank you for listening to my own intuitions. Okay, so please do subscribe my intuition 4865 and support me. Share it to all the faculties so that they can at least come to know that these are the points which are asked in the criteria wise points which is asked, so they can prepare themselves or they can give their own better ideas. If they have, it will be implemented. So once again, thank you very much.